What is up guys, it's your boy Solheim here, back with another classic WoW video for Season of Discovery. Now Phase 2 is coming out very soon, and based on that I think a lot of people are farming some gold to have enough gold for training spells, learning mounts, buying gear, even like BOEs for runes or whatever in Phase 2. Basically people are trying to prepare for Phase 2, and one of those ways is by farming some gold now in Phase 1. That way you are ready to go when Phase 2 comes out. Based on that, today we have a really interesting gold farm that is about 12 to 14 gold per hour right now. It kind of depends on your service price, and then the closer we get to Phase 2, the more value this farm will give you. So what I'm personally doing is farming this like 1 or 2 hours a day right now, and I'll be selling all of the materials that I'm getting close to Phase 2. It's basically a Phase 2 preparation farm. Now before we get into the video and the farm itself, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's picked up my Ultimate Classic WoW gold making guide so far as well, and videos like this, and including this specific one, will always be given to you guys in early access, which means that you're not only getting a 134 pages long PDF document for gold making, you're also getting early access to videos for Season of Discovery like this one. This is going to be early access video number 13 for Phase 1, and that's only Phase 1. We still have Phase 2, Phase 3, Phase 4, and all the future to go through still. So we've already had 13 videos in early access, which means there's probably going to be way more later down the line as well, just to add more value to your purchase. And you can even get it for half price right now by using the code Solheim. So if you haven't checked it out and you want to maximize your gold making in Season of Discovery, please consider doing so. The link will be down below in the video description and the pinned comment. With that being said, let's check out the farm, let's talk all about it, how I'm personally doing it, and why we're doing it as well. So this farm is going to be a little bit different. It has no gear requirements to it. Definitely you want to be level 25, but you don't even have to, but you do want to be level 25. That being said, there is a class requirement, kind of. There's not really, you don't have to be a certain class, but certainly being a druid here does help you out. So the farm itself is farming for giant clams, for blue pearls. As you can see, there was a stopwatch here as well next to my character. I've been doing the farm for about half an hour so far, just to test the results for it today, and look at how many we're getting at the current price. So nullifying this right now, we've been in for half an hour, and we farmed up 19 pearls. That is 6 gold equivalent on my auction house right now, and 6.4 gold on the region-wide market value average, right? And that is only from the pearls. You're also getting giant clam meat, which are selling for 19 silver each, and you can see that's like another 2 gold for me, but I'm not gonna count those to the actual gold per hour here, because they're gonna take a while to sell, but they will sell, probably not for this price, but they will sell, and for some reason right now they're actually selling for this price as well. But the blue pearls, they're selling for over 30 silver each, and that is right now, way before Phase 2 comes out, and these are in no demand in Phase 1 at all. The only people buying them are buying them for preparation for Phase 2. Now in Phase 2, the actual demand will skyrocket. That being said, so will the supply. If I just swim around here for a little bit, I can show you why it's going to increase in Phase 2, and that is because around me there's going to be murlocs. We're in Stranglethorn Vale after all, and this can really only be farmed in one place, like around the Vile Reef in Stranglethorn Vale. If I just go down to this clam right here, you can see some of the clams, they're guarded by murlocs, in which case grabbing them right now is going to be really sketch. This one should have some murlocs around it, but right now there are no murlocs here, so I'm just going to grab this one, and yeah, we're just going to grab this one then. And there should be level 30 plus murlocs all around this place. They're usually level 35 plus, because I can't even see their level most of the time. So if I just swim down here, we can see right here we have the salt scale foragers, and they are school mark, which means that I should not be anywhere close to these guys. So for the most part, you want to swim around the whole reef, and you just want to be on the lookout for free clams. Usually I'm doing like full laps around the entire place. I would say download Gathermate 2 for this, so you want to have Gathermate 2, and you also want to have Gathermate 2 data, so these two together. Having data will allow you to see where the clams are. It will give you all the clam spots on your minimap and the bigger map as well, so you can see every single possible giant clam spawn in the Vile Reef, and then you just swim in big circles from respawn to respawn, and just check out every single spawn location. So on the outer part you can find a lot of them that are not even guarded by mobs, and those are the ones you should be, like, those are the ones you should care about. So you can see one right here, but there are 2 high level murlocs next to it, so we're just gonna skip that one, definitely. you can't really take any of the ones that have murlocs around them, because they're going to kill you so fast. If you just pull a one by mistake, you should be able to swim away, but for the most part, just find ones that do not have any murlocs anywhere around them. So usually what I focus on is doing like the outer edge of the entire circle, the outer edge. Now on every single lap I usually find between 4 and 5 giant clams that do not have any murlocs around them, so you do find quite a few of them, but they do take a little bit of time to respawn. So just swim one lap, wait a minute or two, and then swim another lap again, and then you will find blue pearls constantly. So like I just was talking about, they're selling for 32 silver each right now, which means one stack of 20, which takes me about half an hour to get. That is 6.5 gold, giving me 13 gold per hour only from the pearls, and then you can add like 2 to 5 gold per hour from the giant clam meat as well, if they sell, but they will be harder to sell. It's mostly a blue pearl farm, so once again, 6.5 gold per hour right now, but that is in phase 1, where there is no demand for the blue pearls at all, and the supply is like, it's medium. Supply is going to go up, because when phase 2 comes out, you can be level 40 and do this farm, in which case you can get a lot more pearls. Like some of them are close to murlocs, like for example this murloc right here is most likely a level 36 or 37 elite, and there's usually, like for example here, you have a murloc right here, and you have a clam right next to it. Right now I can't loot this clam, but at level 40, I probably could root the murloc and loot the clam, which means at level 40 you can get a lot more clams, and it will be more accessible to pretty much everyone, while right now it's like you can only grab the ones that are free on the outside. So when phase 2 comes out, supply goes up, but so does the demand, and to showcase that, we can go on to Wowhead and take a look at what these are used in, and number 1 is the Pearl Diving Quest. This is a quest in Badlands, Badlands, and every single person wants to have 9 blue pearls for that quest. That quest gives you flash bombs, and it gives you, like for example, a 63 or 68 silver vendor reward from that quest as well, plus 3,500 experience. That means, if you do this quest at level 40, if you don't do it until level 40, you can get 2.5 gold, roughly 2.5 gold from the quest itself, and also a flash rifle, which means that it gives the pearls a pretty steady demand, and a steady price. Like 9 pearls, for example, gives you 3 gold, or 3.5 gold in that case. That means they should always be selling for about, how much is that, like 40 silver each? Pearl, just like vendor value. That being said, a lot of people want to have these ready to go in phase 2, so they can hand them in when they're questing in Badlands, just for the free experience. It also opens up a quest line, so it's definitely one that people want to have, and it's used in crafting flash bombs as well afterwards, where you need 1 blue pearl and also heavy blasting powder and silk cloth to craft flash bombs, and these require a lot of engineering skill, which we don't currently have access to in phase 1. So when phase 2 comes out, the actual demand for blue pearls is going to skyrocket compared to the demand right now, which means it's a good farm now, it's going to be a better farm later, and if you ask me, like what I'm doing here is I'm farming it now, and I'm not selling, or I might consider selling if blue pearls goes to 50 silver each, or more than 50 silver, but until then, I'm just going to hold, because right now 30 silver is like their usual price, and their normal price, and the closer we get to phase 2, the more these will go up, and to be honest, I can see them hitting like 75 silver each, so the closer they get to double their current value, the more I'll just start selling, and let's just say they go up to 60 silver each, which is double their current value. That means it's a 25 gold per hour farm, which is definitely quite good. So once again, it's a pretty steady and like good farm right now that could be better down the line. So check out the price for blue pearls on your auction house and consider giving it a try, especially if you have a druid. The aqua form is huge here, being able to swim faster and breathe underwater. If you don't have that, then you might want to have a water breathing potion or be a warlock as well, but having the aqua form is also pretty nice. Either way, that's the video for today. Hopefully it helps you make some gold in Season of Discovery. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I'll see you again very soon.